Chosen one, listen closely, for this message is not for everyone. It is for you, the one who has walked through storms that seemed unending, the one whose heart has carried burdens unseen and whose spirit has longed for breakthrough beyond what eyes can witness. Right now, there is a stirring in the unseen realm. There is a shift in the atmosphere surrounding your life. Something greater than you, more powerful than circumstance, is moving on your behalf. For too long, doors seemed closed. Opportunities appeared, then vanished. People tried to block your path, and whispers of doubt crept in like shadows in the night. Yet the very pressure you felt, the resistance that weighed heavy on your shoulders, was never the end of your story. It was preparation. God, in His perfect timing, has cleared the way. The obstacles were never stronger than His hand. Hear this: the delays, the closed doors, the betrayals, and the unseen opposition, they were all shaping you for this moment. They were molding your faith, strengthening your patience, and refining your spirit. And now, as if the heavens themselves are declaring the way ahead is open. The chains that once held you back are breaking. Do you feel it? That stirring in your soul, that quiet assurance whispering, "This is the hour." That is God confirming what your spirit has always known. You were never abandoned. You were never forgotten. The universe has conspired for your breakthrough, even when the world tried to stand against you. Today you will begin to understand a profound truth. Resistance is never a signal of failure. It is the mark of the chosen, the evidence that something extraordinary is being birthed in your life. As we move together through this message, you will see the unseen forces at work, guiding, protecting, and preparing the pathway for your destiny. So hold your heart steady and open your spirit wide. What you are about to hear is a revelation crafted in divine precision. It is not abstract. It is not vague. It is tailored for you, chosen one. And by the end of this message, you will know without a shadow of doubt they tried to block you, but God has cleared the way. You may have felt deep within that the forces guiding your life are greater than any human understanding. That feeling is real. It is God speaking directly to your spirit, reminding you that nothing in your journey is by chance. Every closed door, every whispered discouragement, every delay you endured was orchestrated with divine precision. The Lord is revealing Himself now in ways that cannot be denied. He is the author of your story, the architect of the path you walk, and the master of every season. What once seemed chaotic was always carefully planned. Even the opposition, the moments when it felt as if the world conspired against you, were threads woven into a tapestry only heaven could see. And now, the design is unfolding before your eyes. Hear this clearly. God has been working in the unseen. Angels have been stationed around your life, guarding, directing, and removing barriers that you could not remove yourself. He is the one who breaks down walls that appear insurmountable. He is the one who turns what the enemy meant for harm into blessings that overflow. Every delay, every test, every hidden challenge has served to refine your spirit, to build your faith, and to reveal the depth of your destiny. There is a divine timing at work, a rhythm that cannot be rushed or ignored. The Lord is moving on your behalf at this very moment, arranging encounters, opening doors, and clearing paths. The obstacles you faced were never permanent. They were temporary markers, showing the exact moment when God's power would be displayed. As you listen, allow your heart to recognize the fingerprints of heaven in your life. Feel the subtle shifts, the quiet confirmations, the sense that something powerful is stirring just beyond the veil. This is God speaking directly to you, saying, "I am with you. I have never left you." The way you seek will be made plain, and the path you desire will be established. Trust, then, in this unfolding plan. It is a plan that no human interference can derail. No hidden enemy can stop, and no worldly circumstance can diminish. This is the work of a faithful God acting in accordance with His promises. He sees the entirety of your life from beginning to end, and He is orchestrating a season that aligns perfectly with the purpose for which you were created. So breathe in the assurance that comes from knowing that the One who holds the universe in His hands is holding your life in His care. Every step you have taken, every prayer you have whispered in silence, every hope you dared to dream has been leading to this divine moment. And as we move forward, the revelation will become clearer. What is being prepared for you is not only good, it is miraculous, personal, and inevitable. Now the moment you have been waiting for begins to reveal itself. The path that was once obscured, the doors that seemed forever closed, the opportunities that were denied, God is clearing them. The way forward, long blocked by unseen hands and hidden opposition, is opening before you. You may not see every step clearly yet, but know this: the breakthrough is already in motion. Picture it a narrow passageway, once choked with obstacles, now bathed in a radiant light that pierces every shadow. The chains that held your dreams, your prayers, and your purpose are falling away. The whispers that tried to convince you of failure are silenced by a chorus of unseen voices declaring victory on your behalf. Even the resistance you face, the people or circumstances meant to hinder you, have been repositioned or removed entirely. This is not merely a moment of chance. It is a divine unveiling. The Lord is orchestrating circumstances that align perfectly with His promises. You will witness doors opening that you never thought possible, opportunities appearing where there was only dead ends, and connections forming in ways that defy human logic. The timing is precise. The sequence is perfect. Every element, visible and invisible, is part of a larger story written by the Creator. Understand this deeply. The forces that once tried to block you were never stronger than God's plan. They were temporary, like clouds drifting across the sun, hiding the light only for a moment. And now, the clouds are parting. You will see the path, and it will feel as though the heavens themselves are bending toward you, guiding every step, illuminating every choice, and confirming every decision. Some of you will feel it in subtle ways first. A sudden opportunity, a word of encouragement from someone unexpected, an insight that comes as if whispered directly into your soul. Others will experience it dramatically. Doors opening in ways that are undeniable, obstacles vanishing in an instant, blessings arriving at the perfect moment. Both forms are divine, both are real, and both are tailored to the way God has prepared you. The enemy may have tried to create fear, doubt, and confusion. He may have whispered lies that made you question your worth, your timing, or your calling. But those whispers are fading now. Every delay, every trial, every closed door has been redirected into preparation for this unveiling. What once seemed impossible is now inevitable. You are being positioned for a season of favor unlike any other. A moment when the alignment of heaven itself will propel you forward. And as this prophecy unfolds, it will be clear that nothing can stand in the way of God's plan. Those who once opposed you will witness the hand of God at work. The strategies of the enemy will collapse, and the path that was blocked is now cleared. So prepare your heart to recognize it, your mind to embrace it, and your spirit to step confidently into the movement that God has prepared. This is your season, a time when what was delayed is now released. What was hidden is now revealed, and what was blocked is now made straight. The prophetic word is coming alive in your life, and soon you will understand fully. The path is not just opening, it is illuminated, ordained, and unstoppable. As the path opens before you, it is vital to understand the deeper meaning behind what is unfolding. This is not merely a moment of opportunity or success. It is a divine lesson etched into your spirit, designed to teach you about faith, timing, and transformation. Every blockade you faced, every attempt to hinder your progress, carried a hidden purpose. It was shaping the core of who you are, preparing you for a destiny that is far greater than you have imagined. Think of your journey like a storm at sea. The waves may have seemed relentless, crashing against you, with force threatening to overturn your vessel. Yet each wave was not your enemy. It was the current guiding you toward the safe harbor prepared by God. The storms of life refine your character, strengthen your faith, and reveal your resilience. They show you that your strength does not lie in avoiding hardship, but in trusting the unseen hand that directs it. Every delay, every season of silence, every door that remained closed was part of a divine rhythm. God's timing is perfect. When you felt forgotten, you were being formed. When you felt blocked, the way was being cleared behind the scenes. This is the essence of divine orchestration. What appears as a pause is actually preparation. What appears as resistance is actually redirection. What appears as a closed door is actually the hinge of your breakthrough. Consider the metaphor of a seed buried in darkness. To the naked eye, nothing seems to happen. The soil is heavy, the weight is pressing, and growth feels impossible. But beneath the surface, transformation is occurring. Roots are taking hold, strength is building, and the seed is preparing to sprout into a mighty tree. In the same way, your spirit has been growing in hidden seasons. Every trial, every challenge, every moment of waiting has been nurturing the roots of your destiny, even when you could not see the results. This is also a time to recognize the spiritual significance of doors opening. Doors represent opportunities, divine invitations, and moments of destiny. When God clears a path, it is not just for worldly success, it is a spiritual alignment. It signifies favor, protection, and the culmination of prayers whispered in faith. The clearing of obstacles is a message that you are moving into a season where heaven is actively collaborating with your life. The invisible forces that once hindered you are being removed not by chance, but by divine authority. Faith is central to this process. Faith is not passive belief. It is active trust in the unseen, reliance on divine timing, and courage to step forward even when the full picture is not visible. It is the force that aligns your spirit with God's plan, enabling you to navigate obstacles with confidence rather than fear. Transformation follows faith. The more you trust the process, the more visible God's power becomes in your life. Transformation also requires perspective. The obstacles you faced were not failures, they were spiritual mirrors reflecting your growth. They showed you where strength was needed, where patience must prevail, and where perseverance becomes the proof of your calling. Each challenge you overcame has prepared you to receive the fullness of what God has ordained. The clearing of the path is symbolic of your readiness. The doors are opening because you are prepared, spiritually equipped and aligned with with divine purpose. Finally, understand that this season is not only about what is coming, it is about who you are becoming. God is not merely delivering blessings, He is cultivating character, faith, and divine insight. Your transformation is both external and internal. It is about seeing your life through the lens of eternity, recognizing the divine orchestration in every moment, and stepping confidently into your spiritual authority. The revelation of the path before you is a reflection of the unseen work already completed within you. As you walk forward, carry this understanding. The storms were not meaningless, the opposition was not random, and the delays were not neglect. Everything was orchestrated to bring you to this precise moment of clarity, favor, and divine breakthrough. The spiritual depth of this prophecy lies not only in the opening of doors, but in the awakening of your faith, the strengthening of your spirit, and the readiness of your soul to receive what heaven has prepared. Now, as the doors begin to open, you may wonder, how will I know this is real? How will I recognize that God is actively clearing the way? The answer lies in the signs, subtle yet undeniable confirmations, that heaven is at work on your behalf. These signs are personal spiritual markers placed along your path to reassure your heart and strengthen your faith. The first sign may come as a sense of peace, where there once was anxiety. Even amidst challenges, you will feel a calm presence surrounding you, whispering, "I am in control. I have not forgotten you." This peace is a divine confirmation, a shield around your spirit, letting you know that what was once blocked is now moving in alignment with God's will. Another sign appears through unexpected guidance. Words spoken in passing books, songs, or even dreams may carry messages that seem too precise to be coincidental. Pay attention to these moments. They are God's gentle hand pointing you toward your next step. These are the markers that confirm your path is being cleared and that you are being aligned with your destiny. The third sign is a change in circumstances. Situations that seemed impossible begin to shift. People who were obstacles may suddenly become allies. Opportunities that never arrived now appear effortlessly. Doors that were firmly shut swing open with surprising ease. These external confirmations mirror the internal work that has already been done in your spirit. Fourth, watch for alignment in timing. You will notice moments where events, conversations, and opportunities coincide with perfect precision. It is as if the universe itself is orchestrating your steps. These moments are not random, they are divine orchestration, signaling that your breakthrough is arriving exactly as it was planned. Fifth, the awakening of your intuition will become more pronounced. You will sense the right choice, the right moment, or the right person to trust without reasoning it out. This inner guidance is the voice of God, affirming that the path is clear and that you are walking in divine favor. Finally, you may witness small miracle signs that defy ordinary explanation. A timely message, a sudden provision, a resolution that comes unexpectedly. All of these are confirmations that the hand of God is actively working on your behalf. They are reminders that the unseen forces that once sought to hinder you have been removed, and that what was blocked is now made straight. Recognize these signs, honor them, and allow them to build your confidence. They are the divine whispers that say, "You were never alone. The way has been cleared. Step forward in faith." The confirmation is not just in one dramatic moment, it is in the accumulation of subtle, consistent indicators, all pointing to the same truth. God has removed the obstacles, and your breakthrough is imminent. Even as the way opens before you, it is important to recognize that the journey is not without its tests. Hidden challenges will appear sometimes quietly, sometimes with intensity. But these are not punishments. They are divine refining tools designed to strengthen your spirit, sharpen your discernment, and prepare you for the fullness of the breakthrough that is coming. Some obstacles may come as delays, even after doors begin to open. Patience will be required. Others may take the form of resistance from unexpected sources. People who misunderstand opportunities that feel complicated, or situations that seem unclear. These challenges are not signs of failure. They are the refining fire of God's process, purifying your intentions, strengthening your faith, and confirming your commitment to the path laid before you. There may also be internal battles. Fear, doubt, and hesitation can rise, even when external circumstances seem favorable. The enemy may attempt one final effort to shake your confidence, whispering lies that make you question your worth, your calling, or the timing of your breakthrough. Recognize these moments as spiritual tests. They are designed to reveal the depth of your trust and the strength of your resolve. Another challenge is discernment. Not every opportunity, relationship, or direction is meant for you even during this season of favor. God may allow certain doors to remain closed or people to remain distant, testing your ability to follow His guidance rather than your own desires. Choosing wisely requires listening closely to the whispers of the Spirit, trusting intuition, and maintaining faith in the unseen plan. Remember this: challenges are never stronger than the one who walks with you. They are temporary, purposeful, and ultimately instructive. Each test is a step toward greater wisdom, greater readiness, and greater alignment with your destiny. Every obstacle that arises now is an opportunity to demonstrate perseverance, patience, and unwavering faith. Even when the path seems confusing, when opposition appears relentless, or when your heart grows weary, know that God is using these hidden challenges to solidify your foundation. What you overcome in this season will prepare you to step fully into the breakthrough that is awaiting. The tests are evidence that you are on the right path, that the doors are opening, and that the outcome is worth every moment of endurance. Hold fast to this truth. Every hidden challenge is a signal of divine preparation. They are not barriers, they are bridges, training your spirit to walk steadily, confidently, and courageously into the blessings that God has already placed ahead. As the path unfolds before you, it is time to act with intention and purpose. God has cleared the way, but stepping fully into the season of breakthrough requires alignment, preparation, and faith-filled action. These instructions are not mere suggestions, they are sacred steps designed to connect you with the fullness of what heaven has prepared. First, guard your heart. Protect your mind from fear, doubt, and negativity. The enemy will attempt to sow confusion even in this season of favor. Choose thoughts that strengthen your faith. Speak words that affirm your destiny and refuse to dwell on past obstacles. Your inner life is the soil in which your blessings will grow. Nurture it with prayer, meditation, and declarations of trust in God's perfect plan. Second, remain vigilant in discernment. Not every opportunity is intended for you, and not every path aligns with divine will. Pray for clarity and wisdom in every decision. Listen carefully to the nudges of your spirit. Align your actions with God's guidance rather than the world's expectations. This discernment will prevent distractions and ensure that your steps lead directly to the breakthroughs already prepared for you. Third, embrace persistence. Even as the way opens, patience is still essential. Some doors may open slowly, while others may require courage to step through. Move steadily, consistently, and with unwavering trust. Keep your eyes on the promises, not the temporary obstacles. The pace may test your patience, but persistence signals readiness, and readiness unlocks favor. Fourth, cultivate gratitude. Thankfulness is a powerful alignment tool. Acknowledge every blessing, every small victory, and every sign of confirmation. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance and draws you closer to the presence of God. Speak aloud your appreciation for what is already in motion and watch as the universe mirrors your thankful heart with multiplied blessings. Fifth, take decisive action in faith. Once you receive clarity, move confidently. Hesitation allows fear to take hold, while bold steps demonstrate trust in the unseen. Whether it is reaching out, speaking up, or stepping into new opportunities, act with courage and intentionality. Every step you take in faith is a declaration that you trust God's orchestration and are ready to receive His favor. Sixth, maintain spiritual connection. Regular communion through prayer, reflection, and worship strengthens your awareness of God's presence. Make time each day to align with the Spirit. Seek guidance and confirm your steps. Spiritual alignment is the compass that ensures every action is purposeful and every decision is divinely guided. Seventh, encourage and uplift others along the way. Sharing your faith, hope, and encouragement multiplies your favor and creates divine alignment in your relationships. Acts of love, kindness, and service open channels for even greater blessings, reinforcing that your journey is not only about personal breakthrough, but also about fulfilling your divine purpose in the world. Lastly, remain adaptable. Life is dynamic, and divine paths may require flexibility. Trust that God may shift circumstances in ways you do not yet understand. Adaptation is not compromise, it is obedience to the unfolding plan, and it demonstrates trust in the ultimate outcome. Remember, these instructions are both a sacred duty and a personal empowerment. They prepare you to walk boldly, confidently, and faithfully into the season of favor. When followed, they will align your spirit, illuminate your path, and ensure that every blessing reaches you in its fullness. Take these steps seriously, for they are not merely strategies, they are divine keys. The way is cleared, the doors are open, and now is the time to move with intention. Heaven is waiting for your alignment. Your preparation now determines the magnitude of your breakthrough. As you take these steps forward, it is vital to know that you are not walking alone. God's protection surrounds you, unseen but unmistakable. Every obstacle that once threatened to halt your progress has been neutralized. Every hidden enemy that sought to derail your path has been restrained. You are enveloped in a shield of divine light guarding your spirit, mind, and body. Imagine a radiant aura encircling you, a golden light infused with the power of heaven. This light moves with you, dispelling darkness, calming fear, and ensuring that every step you take aligns with God's plan. Even in moments when challenges arise, this divine protection ensures that no force can permanently stop your progress. The road may require faith to navigate, but it is secure. You may also notice subtle signs of reassurance, peace that fills your heart in impossible moments. A sudden insight guiding your next move, or unexpected encouragement that confirms the right course. These are reminders from heaven that you are being watched, guided, and cared for. The Lord is your protector, and His presence is constant. Remember, protection is not absence of trials, but empowerment within them. Even as challenges emerge, you are fortified by God's promises. He surrounds you with angels assigned to safeguard every step, every decision, and every endeavor. Every force that attempts harm is met with divine authority, ensuring that what belongs to you cannot be taken away. Feel the assurance that your spiritual foundation is strong. The battles that once felt overwhelming are now diminished before the power of God. The path you walk is not subject to human limitation. It is divinely maintained. You are under a canopy of protection, surrounded by forces that cannot be seen but whose presence is undeniable. Take comfort in this truth: you are not alone. Your journey is accompanied by divine guidance, heavenly support, and unshakable assurance. No matter what arises, the way has been cleared, and nothing can stand permanently in opposition to the plan God has set for you. Let this knowledge bring calm, courage, and confidence. Stand firm, walk boldly, and trust fully. Your steps are covered, your path is secure, and your destiny is being preserved with unwavering precision. God's protective hand is not passive. It actively works on your behalf to ensure your breakthrough arrives unhindered. Now, envision the transformation awaiting you as the path God has cleared unfolds fully. This is not a partial change or a fleeting moment of relief. It is a profound shift in your spirit, your circumstances, and your destiny. The person you were before, the obstacles, the delays, and the opposition is being replaced by someone stronger, wiser, and divinely equipped to step into purpose. Feel the heaviness lifting, the burden of doubt dissolving, and the chains of limitation breaking. The breakthrough is more than the opening of doors. It is the unshackling of your soul from past fears, old wounds, and lingering uncertainties. Every trial endured, every challenge overcome, has prepared you to receive this new season with clarity and confidence. Picture the light of heaven illuminating every corner of your life. Opportunities that once seemed distant now arrive with unmistakable timing. Relationships align, resources flow, and your voice carries influence. The breakthrough is not only external. It radiates from within, creating a ripple effect of positivity, impact, and divine favor. You will sense it in the strength of your convictions, the clarity of your purpose, and the peace that accompanies knowing you are exactly where God intends you to be. Transformation also comes in the awakening of your spirit. You will notice a deeper sense of discernment, a heightened intuition, and an unwavering trust in God's orchestration. The patience, endurance, and faith that were forged in trials now become tools of empowerment. You will recognize that the resistance you faced was never a setback. It was training for the fullness of your destiny. Emotionally, you will feel an overwhelming sense of relief, joy, and gratitude. The weight of opposition and doubt falls away, leaving a heart filled with celebration. Spiritually, you experience alignment with your divine purpose. Every action, every decision, and every step you take resonates with the frequency of God's plan. This is not simply a season of achievement, it is a season of awakening, where the fullness of your identity in Christ and your divine calling becomes undeniable. Visualize your life as a garden long cultivated. The seeds planted in seasons of struggle now bloom abundantly. Each fruit, each flower, each vibrant moment is evidence of patience rewarded and faith honored. The obstacles that once loomed like shadows now serve as reminders of the journey you have conquered and the strength you have gained. This fulfillment is also about influence. As doors open and blessings flow, you will naturally inspire others through your story. Your breakthrough becomes a testimony of God's faithfulness, courage, and divine timing. Others will see the evidence of heaven moving, and your life becomes a living message that what was blocked, delayed, or hindered can never overcome the power of God's plan. Step into this season with intentionality and gratitude. Walk boldly into your transformed life, knowing that the breakthrough you have long awaited is here. Your spirit, mind, and purpose are aligned. Your heart is ready, and the fullness of what God has prepared is now within reach, unfolding with unstoppable momentum. As this message comes to a close, carry these truths deep within your heart. Speak them aloud, repeat them often, and let them anchor your spirit in faith. These affirmations are not just words, they are declarations that align your mind, body, and soul with the divine movement now at work in your life. Affirmation 1. I am aligned with God's perfect timing, and my path is clear. Every obstacle that once hindered me has been removed. I step forward in confidence, knowing that the doors before me are opened by heaven itself. Affirmation 2. I am protected, guided, and empowered by divine authority. No force seen or unseen can prevent the fulfillment of God's plan for my life. I walk boldly, fully confident in His protection. Affirmation 3. I am ready to receive the blessings and breakthroughs prepared for me. The favor of God flows into my life abundantly. I embrace transformation, spiritual growth, and the fulfillment of my destiny. Affirmation 4. Optional. I am a reflection of God's light and purpose in the world. Through my story, others will witness His faithfulness, His guidance, and His unwavering love. My journey becomes a testimony for all who seek hope. Now receive this blessing. May the Lord surround you with clarity where there was confusion, strength where there was weakness, and peace where there was fear. May every door that was once closed open fully, and may every path blocked by opposition now be straightened before you. May your spirit be filled with joy, your mind with certainty, and your heart with unwavering trust in God's perfect plan. As you step into this new season, may you walk in alignment with your divine purpose. May the favor of heaven follow you, the presence of angels guide you, and the power of the Almighty strengthen you at every turn. Let your journey be a living testimony of faith, rewarded persistence, honored, and destiny fulfilled. Go forward with confidence, knowing that they tried to block you, but God has cleared the way. Stand tall in His promises, embrace the transformation before you, and live fully in the breakthrough that has been prepared since the beginning. Amen.